Hey you guys, it's Peter! And welcome to my channel, Peter Likes Books. And today I'm going to do for you the Goodreads book tag. I don't know why I'm so silly today. I need my coffee though. I haven't had enough coffee today. So, I saw that Lily C. Reads had done this video, and I really wanted to do this tag. I haven't done a lot of tags lately, and I was like looking for one, and so I went through here, and then I saw that Ariel Bissett had done it. I saw that Katrina at the Little Book Owl had done it. All these big YouTubers had done it, and I couldn't find a link anywhere to the questions. I was like, why are these people not putting the questions below? Or why are they not putting the video that it came from below? And actually, I think Katrina at the Little Book Owl, she did, but she didn't, like, the channel that she linked it to, the video is not on there anymore, and the girl hadn't posted a video in 4 years. What happened, girl? Did you become Peter Mon? So anyway, I finally found it on Cassidy Voyanch's channel. I don't know Cassidy. She's real darling, and I loved her video for this. So thank you, Cassidy, for posting the channel, for posting the video, and posting the questions underneath it. She posted this video on February 13th of 2014. I will link the video, so if you want to do the questions, you can do it, and I will tag a few people at the end. So let's get right into this. Now, I have to tell you, like, I love Goodreads. I was kind of late to the game on finding Goodreads. A friend of mine, before I had been a writer, before all this kind of stuff, she was like, oh my God, you're not on Goodreads? I think I got on Goodreads in like 2014. And I was like, no, what is it? And she's like, it's Facebook, but like for readers, just for books. Which is kind of an easy way to explain it, but it's a social app. I mean, if you're watching a BookTube video and you don't know what Goodreads is, get with the program, okay? Like, you have to. It's like, how do you, what? You have to be on Goodreads, okay? And like, if you never get on Goodreads because you think it's just the most trite bullshit in the entire world, or whether you get on it every day, I mean, it's how we look at books. And I have to tell you, one of my favorite things about Goodreads is that you can scan books in bookstores, and then you can put it in your to be read. And I love that so much, because that way it keeps track of like the books I want to read, right? So I'm just gonna get into the questions right away. Now I have to be honest with you. Like, I'm not somebody that gets on Goodreads all the time. Like, and I did, you know, I do the challenges and all that kind of stuff, because it's fun. Why wouldn't you? I mean, life's short, do the challenges. But like, I don't utilize it all of the time. But I go in there, I literally accept every friend request that I get. So if you want me to be your friend on Goodreads, just go right on in. It's linked below. And not LinkedIn, but Goodreads, linked below. I'm on LinkedIn too, but I never use it. I think LinkedIn's crap. I don't get it. So anyway, but you can go below, and then I will, you know, I'll accept your friend request, and then we can be friends on Goodreads forever. I mean, I don't know how long Goodreads will be around. MySpace is gone, so. But anyway, that's beside the point. But I do look up a lot of books on there, and I look out like other books by other authors, so it's really easy to cross-reference. So if I like read a book and I'm like, oh, I love this book, does he have other books out, like Blake Crouch last year and all this kind of stuff. So I do look up a lot of other like authors or other books and things like that. I don't look up like the recommended books. I rarely read people's reviews on there, but I do post a review for every book that I read. So all of that at 3 minutes and 29 seconds means nothing. Let's get right into it. The first question is, what was the last book you marked as read? And I already know what this is, but I don't know who it's by, so I'll look it up on my Goodreads app. The last book that I marked as read, and you guys are just going to have to bear with me because my phone is really slow sometimes, is Girl Walked Out of a Bar. I know that's what it is, but it's pulling it up right now. A Girl Walks Out of a Bar, a memoir by Lisa F. Smith. I gave it 3 out of 5 stars. It was an alcoholic memoir, and I did not love it. So that was the last book that I read. And you know, I always give really high ratings to things, but that book just was like not good for me. I didn't feel like she made many changes over the course of her sobriety, and it was really just a drunk log for me of her just talking about, like, you know, being drunk and all kind of stuff. So what are you currently reading? Well, I'm not going to get into this. Well, I guess I can, since it's the tag video. I am currently reading The Mistletoe Secret by Richard Paul Evans. It's so good to be reading a Christmas book in April. The Great American Whatever by Tim Federall. Traffic by Ellen Hopkins. Rising Sun by Michael Crichton. I'm listing that on Audible. It's fantastic. Tilt by Ellen Hopkins. Summer Days and Summer Nights by Stephanie Perkins. And Helter Skelter by Vincent Bugliosi. And if you know, because you've watched my previous videos, I'm trying to catch up on all of those books because I'm like halfway through all of them to finish them before the summer, the end of the spring, summer, so that I can start enjoying just reading one book and listening to one audiobook. So that's where I'm at with that. All right. What was the last book you marked as to be read? Oh, this will be interesting because I have absolutely no idea. The last book that I marked to be read... Oh, The Gilded Razor, a memoir by Sam Lansky. Here it is. And it is also an addictions memoir about a gay guy that was an escort in the streets of New York City. And I actually found that just through Twitter. The last couple books I have found, that and Boy Robot by Simon Curtis, I have found by people that I follow on Twitter. So Twitter has been a way for me to really find some new books lately. So those are the two books that I have marked recently as to be read. Number 4, what book do you plan to read next? Well, after I finish the audiobook by Michael Crichton, I'm going to listen to The Spy because somebody gifted that to me. Thank you very much. On Audible. I love when people gift me books on Audible. I didn't even know that you could do that. I'm going to read The Spy by, I cannot pronounce the guy's name, saved my life. Paola Cola. Anyway, and then my next physical book that I'm going to read is I'm going to finish Helter Skelter because I need to get that done because I'm like so into it, and every time I pick it up, it's literally like eating the juiciest fruit slow. It is so delicious. It is so good. Okay. Do you use the star rating system? I do use the star rating system. It's kind of just a basis to go on. If you know in my reviews on my videos, I'm using percentages. So I kind of go between that, like a 4 to a 5 is like an 85 to 100 and things like that. But I mean, it's hard. And Lily said this in her videos. It's like, I'm peeling like crazy from being in Miami. But anyway, that it's like a 5-star rating for a book. Like, could you give me like a 20-star rating, please? Maybe Goodreads. And I think that's actually a suggestion that a lot of people should make to them. Although, how would you go back and then redo all these books? So I don't know. But like, I feel like 5 stars is just really like, it's shitty. It's like, how do you rate a book between 1 and 5 stars? And I think to give a book 1 or 0 stars is like, it should really be shit if you get a book 1 or 0 stars. Like sometimes I'll go and I'll see like a book that's like, I don't know, like a romance erotica book, and it's got like all these 5 stars, and then I go to something that's like fictional literature and it has like 1 star, and I'm like, how do you give, like I'll be in somebody's like Goodreads looking at it, and I'll be like, how did you give this book called Man on the Run 2 cops fall in love while solving a murder case? And then the next book is like, you know, I don't know, some like great literary fiction book like Go Set a Watchman by Harper Lee, and they give it 1 star. I'm like, seriously? So do you get 2 gay cops on the run? I mean, I guess you like what you like, but that's why that rating system sucks. I think some people shouldn't be allowed to use it, quite frankly. No. No, I really do. Like, if you are going to give some bullshit romance erotica book 5 stars and Go Set a Watchman 1 star, you shouldn't be able to use a rating system. I'm sorry. Okay. Like, are you doing a 2014 reading challenge? No, I'm doing a 2017 reading challenge. This video is so old. And I have set my goal for 100 books, and I'm not there yet. I'm on like 13 books right now that I've read. I was so proud of myself. Like at the beginning of the year, I was bumping them out, right? But I'm just so behind right now. Do you have a wish list? I do. I have an Amazon wish list. It's listed below in all my videos. Does that mean on here? I don't think they do have wish lists on Goodreads, do they? I do have an Amazon wish list, but it's not up to date. I need to update it because people ask me that all the time. They're like, will you update your Amazon wish list? I'll do that. That will be one of the things I do tonight. Okay. What book do you plan to buy next? I've really been wanting to buy, I'm going to have to look it up. I think it's called Drama Rama by E. Lockhart. I'm really hesitant to buy it. Hold on a second. I think that's what it's called. I have it in my to be read. Or do I? Heartless by Marissa Meyer. I really want to get. The Spider and the Fly, a reporter, a serial killer, and the meaning of a murder. I heard that was awesome. And then The Gilded Razor and Boy Robot. I want to buy both of those. So those are probably, and this Dramarama by E. Lockhart, because she wrote We Were Liars. I hated it. I thought it was one of the worst books I've ever read in my entire life. I didn't understand why it got such praise. And so she has this book out that's about this drama cast in a high school. And I loved that movie Camp. Did you guys ever see that? It kind of reminds me of that. So I was like, girl, give her another try. I mean, she, just because you didn't like one book doesn't mean you won't like another one. So I'm excited about it. I've heard good things about it, actually. And then, do you have any favorite quotes? Would you like to share a few? You don't really know a person's scout until you stand on their front porch and walk around for a bit, or something like that. I don't always get that quote wrong, but I love any quote from To Kill a Mockingbird, because that's my favorite. My favorite quote of all time, I was just saying this in a vlog the other night, is at the very end of To Kill a Mockingbird. Actually, I like it in the movie better than the book, but it's at the very end of the book or the movie, when she comes around the corner after, like, on Halloween. It's at the very end when Jim's in bed and she's standing there and she looks around the corner and she goes, "Hey, boo." Like, I love that so much. It's like in those two words, Harper Lee, it's like innocence matured and understanding and total comprehension about the world. And she's like, "Hey, boo." And it's all told through her facial features. I love that so much in the movie. It's so fantastic. Okay. And I love It's All Just the Same Fucking Day, Man by Janis Joplin, but I can't really use that. Oh, actually, I can use that because that quote is in the book, The Before Now and After Then, by yours truly, Peter Mon. That quote is in that book. I have lots of music quotes and music lyrics in my book. That's also linked below if you'd like to buy my book. Who are your favorite authors? My favorite authors, I used to always say John Green and David Levithan, but I'm so bored with them lately. They haven't really put out anything. I mean, John Green hasn't put out anything in a month of Sundays. And David Levithan, I don't really like the last couple things he's put out. I would say my favorite authors currently are... I don't know. I'm kind of all over the place. I loved Cinder by Marissa Meyer. I think I'll probably be a Marissa Meyer superfan. And Stephen Chbosky, who wrote, I'm probably pronouncing his name wrong, because I'm rereading right now. That wasn't on my list, but I am rereading Perks of Being a Wallflower. And Jay Asher, because I'm watching 13 Reasons Why on Netflix. So really my reasons for loving these people have absolutely nothing to do with the books, but they have to do with the pop culture that's turned of it. Let's see, have you joined any groups? I'm involved in all kinds of groups. I started being in all these kind of groups when I first got on Goodreads, and they just bore the shit out of me. And they just send a million emails out telling us what to vote for, what book for them. I'm like, just leave me alone. How do I get out of this group, please? I don't want to be part of any groups. I wasn't in any groups in high school, and I survived just fine, so I don't need to be part of any groups. And the final question, are there any questions you would like to add? What? I hate when they ask that. It's like, if you could ask any question, what would you ask? Well, no, I'm not going to add any questions, but let me tag some people. I haven't done this in forever. I haven't tagged anybody. Oh my God. Okay, I'm going to tag Philippe at the YA Reader. You guys know I love Philippe. Who else should I tag? I should tag... I'm just going to tag him. Nobody ever does my tags anyway, so I'm just going to tag Philippe at the YA Reader, because, he's my YouTube, he's my BookTube little brother, and I adore him. So, there you go. That's how you got it, and there is my Goodreads book tag. And I got tagged today to do a book tag, a brand new book tag. I will tell you who it's by, and I will link his Twitter channel down too, because he's a brand new YouTuber, or BookTuber, and he tagged me, and his name... is Henry Jimenez, and his channel is called Henry's Bookshelf, and I'll give it a little shout out. And he's brand new, and he made up his own book tag called Around the World Book Tag. And so I'm going to do that sometime this week, and I will link his channel below. So go follow it and give out some love to a new booktuber. So, hey Henry, welcome to the community. It's an amazing community to be part of. I love you guys so much. Follow me on all my social media. And if you didn't know, I'm daily vlogging in the year of 2017, and I talk a lot about books on there. So follow me below. I love you guys so much. I'll talk to you later. Bye.